Welcome back to BowlTV, the medal round of the men's doubles portion of the 2015 World Bowling Senior Championships just about ready to get underway. Two semifinal matches will be going on at the same time. Cameras right now, number one seed, the United States, Lenny Borsch Jr. and Johnny Petraglia. They're taking on Colombia, who eked into the final spot by a single pin over Mexico, Nicolas Ruiz and Julio Soto. Switching over to our other pair, which will be a little bit easier to get to. We have the Canadian duo of John Chapman, who took home bronze in singles 2 days ago, teaming up with Ray Vervink, who took home the bronze in doubles with Jack Brace in 2013 at this event. They'll be taking on the Australian team of Robert Chinner and Sean Cummings. Australia looking for back-to-back events with gold medals. Andrew Frawley took home the singles title. So we got about a minute left in practice or so, if that. So these are one-game matches. It's going to be a quick pace. And then after they finish up, everyone will go to 31, or the winners will go to 31 and 32 to see who takes home the gold. I'm Aaron Smith with USBC Communications. Not sure if I mentioned that already, but I want to thank everyone for joining us here. Been a lot of fun so far this week, and a lot of bowling still left to come here. And a familiar chant from the Australian contingent. Great way to kick things off here as the matches start up. It's going to be a little more fast-paced with two lanes going. So we'll do our best to go back and forth between both cameras and try to keep everyone up to date. If you go down into the description area, you can find the live scoring link. Our other semifinal matches on 29 and 30. Here's John Chapman for Canada, going to kick it off on the 41-foot Montreal pattern. Comes in a little bit light, leaves the two. These are one-game matches once again. Robert Chinner underway. Lenny Borsch from the United States starts it off with a strike. Chinner takes care of the 2-7. Ruiz for Colombia, unable to mix him up. Ray Vervink for Canada. Looking to improve on his bronze performance from 2 years ago. Leans on it, doesn't get it to fall. Johnny Petraglia delivers a strike. Our number one seed ran away with it yesterday during A squad. First look at Sean Cummings, comes in light, leaves the 2-8. Ruiz takes care of the spare for Colombia. All right, pair of spares for Canada and Australia to kick off the game. USA with a few strikes. Chapman for Canada in the second. Back to Borsch, second for the U.S. Schinner able to convert the 5-6. Nice cover here to stay clean in the early going. Go look at Ray Vervink first. We're going over to Johnny Petraglia. Great shot by Vervink. Here's Petraglia, the left-handed legend. Early double. Once again, we're back to the fresh on the 41-foot Montreal pattern. There's Borsch in the third. Light mixer leaves the 7-10. Ruiz will look to cover up the single pin, no problem. Columbia is still clean. Soto goes through the nose at 3-6-10 for Columbia in the third. Still way too early to kind of put anyone ahead or behind these one-game matches. Great shot by Vervink. Here's Petraglia looking to make it 3 in a row. Rings the 7. We'll go back to Sean Cummings for Australia. Great shot, first strike for Australia. Soto takes care of the spare in the third for Columbia. Just enough of the spare for Petraglia. And the 4-6 from Robert Schinner. Go to Lenny Borsch up in the fourth, 7-10 in the third, looking to bounce back. Left a 10 pin on this lane last time. Great bounce back. John Chapman, 3 spares so far, fourth frame. Gets his first strike, sends the pins across the deck. Shooter takes the 1. Here's Ruiz for Colombia. Gets to the pocket, leaves the 10. We'll keep it on this camera as Petraglia steps up in the 4th. Started with a double, 9 spare in the 3rd. Comes in light, 3-7. Ray Vervink gets a late hit on the 10, looking to improve on his bronze medal. Won in this event back in 2013. 3 in a row. After 4, Canada with the advantage. Only 1 strike on the Australian side and 1 open. Soto delivers a strike for Colombia. They're still clean. This coming looks to wrap up the 4-7. Gets it. Go to Petraglia trying to cover the 3-7. Doesn't get it. So 2 opens through 4 frames for the American team of Petraglia and Borsch. Robert Chinner gets his first strike. So Colombia is still clean. Only 2 strikes so far, no doubles. Here's Borsch in the 5th, through the nose, 3-6-10. Chapman looking for his first double. Light leaves a 7. Here's Ruiz for Colombia. They've been steady and consistent so far here in the semifinal. Still looking for his first strike, but leaving stuff he can make. Staring down the 4-pin. Borsch chops the 3-6-10. 3rd open for the Americans. Colombia sneaks into the 4 seed and the medal round by a single pin over Mexico, making the most of the opportunity so far. Staying clean and staying out of trouble. Cummings looking to cover up the 6-10, no problem. A disaster for Petraglia, the Greek church. Goodness. We'll see if Soto can keep the Colombians clean here through 5. Gets a nice high hit for a double. Ray Vervink, 4 in a row for Canada. They're clean and have the advantage early on here. Petraglia was unable to convert, only got the 3. So U.S. might be in trouble after running away with qualifying. Not looking good at the halfway point. Chapman delivers, heading over to Borsch. This is the 6th frame. Comes in light, leaves the 2. Robert Chinner gets a high hit for a double. Australians looking for back-to-back gold medals. They still have some work to do. Here's Ruiz for Colombia in the 6th. Gets his first strike. They are steady so far. For Vink looking for 5 in a row. Nothing but net. Lenny Borsch covers a spare, but is it too late maybe for the Americans? Past the halfway point. Sean Cummings delivers the strike. Julio Soto went high again, make it 3 in a row for him for Colombia. USA is going to have to get their striking shoes on here if they want to make a run. Great shot by the USBC and PBA Hall of Famer Johnny Petraglia. Borsch, 7th frame. Leaves the 7. Come on. Yeah. Chapman delivers the double. Canada staying out of trouble, much like Colombia to this point. Along with a few strikes here. Definitely shaping up to possibly be our title match. There's Colombia Ruiz. The washout. Doesn't lose any count on that, but could be Colombia's first open. Certainly makeable. No problem on the spare for Lenny Borsch. For Vink looking for a 6-bagger. He is lined up. Ruiz going first, going to attempt to pick up the washout. Doesn't get it. Australia goes high. Still looking at, oh, they've had one double, but for Vink on a roll, it's going to be tough to stop. Petraglia, 7th frame. Big double there. U.S. needs to get something going. Spares might be a little bit too late for Australia here. Soto on the 7th, working on 3 in a row. Avoids disaster, leaving just the 6-10. Shinner in the 8th for Australia. Great shot. All right, Soto still clean. Chapman looking for 3 in a row. Mixes them up. Canada in great shape to advance to the title match. Ruiz gets the trip 4-pin in the 8th. Great shot by Sean Cummings. Borsch needs to get something going here. 8th frame. Light and leaves the 2. U.S. running out of frames here. For Vink on cruise control. Looking to make it 7 in a row. Gets it. We saw him shoot 260 earlier here on BowlTV. problem on the spare for Lenny Borsch. Soto comes in light, leaves the 2-4-5-7. Definitely not the easiest spare. Go back to the U.S. Johnny Petraglia looking to make it 3 in a row. Gets it. Attempting to keep the U.S. in this thing. First open from Canada. Colombia with just 1 open so far. Have been steady and collected here in the semifinal round. These are just 1-game matches, so anything can happen. Could be 2 opens in the 9th for Canada, but I think the damage already done. Great shot by Ruiz, upper deck 7. Sean Cummins looking for a double for Australia. Hits the break. Possibly too little, too late. Borsch needs something here. He is not having fun on 29 and 30. Canada still in great shape. Colombia, cool and collected. Borsch covers a spare, but can only max out at 179. Petraglia can get to 234, so that'll put them a little over plus. U.S. still not out of this yet, though. Petraglia needs this, though. Keep the momentum going. Through the nose, 4-7. John Chapman finishes up 200 on the nose. And the chop by Petraglia may just about do it for the United States. Cummings can still get to 227, but not going to be enough, so Canada is going to advance to the championship match. Bronze medal for Australia. Borsch gets the hit now. To get to 179 still. But they will need some help from Colombia. .379 the max score for the United States. Colombia definitely has that within reach. Cummings and Vervink finishing up here. Back-to-back opens for Vervink, but more than enough. 234. 434 for Canada. will keep it on lanes 29 and 30. Columbia covers the spare. Sean Cummins finishes up with 2:16, so a 434 to 395 victory for Canada over Australia to advance to the title match. Borsch gets all three. The U.S. with an outside chance, but it's going to need some help. Once again, 379 the max for the United States. A strike. Possibly even just a 9 count might be enough for Columbia to advance if Petraglia doesn't strike here. And that kind of sums up the United States day on 29-30 here in the semifinal match. That's going to do it as Columbia will advance to take on Canada. So once again, the number one, or having the number one seed is not worked out yet in any event. So a pair of 179s for the United States gives them 358. They will earn bronze. We still have one more shot to go from Julio Soto before we have Colombia's final score. But Canada versus Colombia coming up next here on BowlTV. They'll have a little bit of practice, so we'll move the cameras behind lanes at 31 and 32. That'll be the last shot. Gets the hit for 209. And a 391-358 victory. Colombia over the United States. So just like that. We'll have our gold medal match on 31 and 32 here at Sam's Town Bowling Center at the 2015 World Bowling Senior Championships. This is men's doubles. We'll have a one-game match here. Going to move the cameras, so everybody hang tight. They'll have a bit of practice time. Then we'll be good to go.
¿Qué? ¿Ahorita? No la vi. ¿Dónde está? ¿Fue a comer? Sí.
All right, folks, we got about a minute left in practice here before the championship match at the World Bowling Senior Championships for men's doubles. Canada, the team of John Chapman and Ray Vervink, taking on Colombia, featuring Nicolas Ruiz and Julio Soto. Canada advanced by beating the Australian team of Robert Chinner and Sean Cummings 434 to 395. Colombia put on a consistent effort, just the one open, on the way to a 391 to 358 win over top-seeded Johnny Petraglia and Lenny Boris Jr. of the United States. So Australia and the U.S. will earn gold, or will earn bronze, excuse me. This match will determine winner takes all and takes the gold. Vervink was a part of the Canadian team in 2013 at this event, which took the bronze. Jack Brace was his partner this year. He's teamed up with John Chapman. Chapman earned bronze in singles 2 days ago. For Colombia, they squeaked into the final spot in the medal round by a single pin. And then put on a consistent effort in the semifinal. As the U.S. team had a few splits throughout. John Chapman's going to kick it off, though. Here we are. Championship match underway. Ruiz leaves the washout. Early open for Colombia. Here's Vervink. Opened his last two frames in the semifinal match, but did his damage beforehand. Delivers the flush strike to kick off the finals. Soto mixes him up. Just a reminder, folks, this isn't the end of our broadcasting today. Once we finish this up, there will be an oil break, and then women's doubles will start promptly at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. local time here in Las Vegas. Ruiz bounces back after the open. Break shot, all 10 back. Late trip of the 9 for John Chapman. Once again, this is the 41-foot Montreal pattern that we're having this final on. Soto with the double. Vervink with a double of his own. Slight advantage of the early going to Canada. Ruiz in the third, likes it. Connects. Not a lot of strikes from Colombia in the opening match. They covered their spares, didn't leave too many tough conversions. Looking to get off into a championship match a little bit differently. A few strikes already. Soto's first miscue. Vervink in light with the 2-pin. Pretty close match so far. Just only in the third frame though, so obviously a lot to go down still, but excited to bring it to you here live on BowlTV. This is the men's doubles championship match at the 2015 World Bowling and Senior Championships. We're live at Sam's Town Bowling Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Aaron Smith with USBC Communications. Thanks for joining us here today. The U.S. and Australia lost in the semifinals. They will take home bronze medals for their performances in doubles. This is our gold medal match. Nicolas Ruiz looking for a 3 in a row. You know when he likes it. Great shot. Bounce it back very well after the open in the first. And a miscue from Chapman. Flags them both. The 3-10 baby split from Soto in the fourth. Vervink looking to hold up his teammate here. 3 out of 4 to start. Great cover. Stay clean. For Julio Soto. Great shot from Ruiz in the fifth, rings the 10. Chapman not finding the pocket here in the gold medal match. He's gone high his last 3 shots. Better job on the conversion for Chapman in the 5th frame. Soto likes it and gets the look. So right now, Ray Vervink will have to put John Chapman on his shoulders. Chapman is trying to figure out this 41-foot pattern. 4 out of 5 for Vervink. But the advantage so far going to Columbia as we enter the 6th frame. Chapman has gone high his last 3 offerings. Looks like he makes a move a little bit. Better shot. Good adjustment. Moved a little bit further left. It found the look. Ruiz has made some pretty good shots after the washout in the 1st. Working on a spare. Vervink looking to make it 5 out of 6. Splits the 8-9. Has already improved on his bronze medal in doubles from 2013, but wants to add a gold before a silver into the collection. Both Colombian players very steady so far. Here's Soto in the 6th. Delivers the double. This is shaping up to be quite a match. Ruiz in the 7th. Could have been worse, leaves just a 6-10. Can Chapman find a double? Doesn't lose any count, but the 2-5-8. So if my math is right, a 7-pin advantage as we get to the second half of the 7th frame for Columbia. Soto can keep the pressure on. Doesn't get the 7 to fall. Can Vervink keep it going? That's a little fast. This is going to get back. Gets the trip. So what a match here in men's doubles for the gold. Neither side letting up, making a lot of great shots here. Ruiz back on track after 3 spares in a row. Chapman hits him light. Gets him to tumble around. Vervink on cruise control. As Columbia continues to stay around the pocket. Doesn't get the hit though, leaves the flat 8. Vervink was a little fast on his last shot, still got it to mix. Split the 8-9 last time up on 32.
Come on.
And a fast 8 arrives. With the spare. It would give Canada a 3-pin advantage in the match heading into the foundation frame. Shot never had a chance off Chapman's hand, but does not lose count. Can Ruiz give Columbia the advantage with a double? 9th frame. Can't get back. Chapman delivers on the spare. Vervink is going to step up first in the 9th. Soto's going to wait it out and see what his opponent does. A strike to set up the 10th for either of them would be huge right here.
Come on.
What a shot. Never a doubt, Ray Vervink from Canada, delivering in the 9th can Julio Soto match. Running it out, comes in light, leaves the 2. So this is Canada's title to now lose. They can step up and shut out in the 10th. Nicolas Ruiz will go up first. We'll know if he likes it off his hand. What a shot. Actually a little less emotion than we've seen from him throughout the match. Certainly knows the gravity of the situation. Can a Chapman match? He's gonna give it a chance. And leaves the 10. Big double, gets the late hit. Chapman needs to spare, gets it. Once again, very important fill balls for both. As Vervink will be able to add 10 more pins than Soto, working on a strike. Great 10th frame from Nicolas Ruiz, all 3 for 215. Chapman delivers as well. Would have loved to have the first one, finishes with 185. So Soto can add 50, Vervink can add 60. So gets the first one. So Vervink is going to need this strike. What a match here on BowlTV. Hope everyone's enjoying it. Coming down to the 10th frame. Needs it. Comes in light, gets a late hit on the 10. My goodness. Soto looking to keep the pressure on. That one's right. And leaves the 1-5-8-9. Definitely an uncounted leave-in. In such a terrible place. Doesn't lose the count. Can now get to 445. Vervink. Can't get it. The 3-9-10. So the spares are going to be important here. My goodness, we could have a chance at a tie here, folks. The clutch conversion gives Columbia 429. Vervink needs to make this to tie the 3-9-10. Gets the 9 and the 10. And a one-pin victory for Columbia. Nicolas Ruiz and Julio Soto, my goodness. A dramatic finish here in men's double to capture the gold. Holy cow. No other words to describe that. .429 to 428, Columbia with the win. Crazy finish, and that's really the only way to describe it. My goodness. Wow. So just like that, men's doubles comes to a close in unbelievable fashion. Columbia taking the gold. Canada gets the silver. And that will do it for men's doubles. So thanks everyone for tuning in. What a championship match. Columbia with the one-pin victory. So that will do it for now, but we'll be back in about an hour for women's doubles. The qualifying portion coming up. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. What a match. But that's going to do it for now. Until we're back in about an hour, that's going to conclude this portion of doubles for the 2015 World Bowling Senior Championships for the guys. We're signing off. I'm Aaron Smith. Thanks again for joining us. We'll be back shortly.